what's going on there, guys? Welcome to part 5 of my entire Blu-ray collection here. This is the final video of sharing with you guys all of my Blu-rays here. And I figured that, save the last video, guys, by sharing with you all of my Disney movies. I figure I'd do the Disney movies last because, well, they make us feel warm inside. So, alright, guys, let's dive in the collection here and share with you guys what I got here. I've got maybe about 40 to 50 Disney movies here. So we have the first one, 101 Dalmatians, classic, one of the all-time best ones. They have a live version of 101 Dalmatians coming out. Next couple years, Emma Stone has been selected as Cruella de Vil, so I'll be looking forward to seeing that. Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil, if she doesn't scare you, Steve-O, you need to stop singing because you suck. Then we have Aladdin, one of my all-time favorites, guys. I've never seen this movie when I was like 8 years old, back in 1992, I think it was when it came out. And what can I say, guys? It's one of the all-time classic Disney movies. You were born to see that you will die a street rat. You're only pleased to keep your company. Alice in Wonderland, Big Hero 6, a surprisingly good Disney Pixar movie. Cinderella, the live version of Cinderella, which was better than I expected it to be. Brave, one of my least favorite Disney movies. Like, I don't hate this, guys. I mean, I do enjoy it. It's a good Disney movie, but the story's kind of it's a fun movie. I like watching from time to time. Finding Nemo, one of the all-time best. Obviously, I just saw Finding Dory about a week ago, and I actually might have enjoyed that a little bit more than this, but I still love Finding Nemo. Frozen, which, I'll tell you what, guys, in my opinion, I still think is the most overrated Disney movie of all time. Now, I do like Frozen. Don't get me wrong. I do enjoy it. The soundtrack is phenomenal. But I think a lot of people are raving this movie as being one of the all-time best Disney movies because of the soundtrack. I mean, the story, I think, is, they could have done something a little bit better, but, it's a movie I like watching from time to time. I feel like it's one of those movies I can watch during Christmas time. Hocus Pocus, another childhood favorite I used to watch on Halloween time. The Incredibles, Inside Out, a good Disney Pixar movie. The Jungle Book, I will be getting the live version of The Jungle Book when that comes out here in the next month or so. But another one of my childhood favorites here. The Simple Bare Necessities, The Simple Bare Necessities. Lady and the Tramp. The Lion King, classic. One of my all-time favorites. Probably one of the greatest experiences I ever had in a movie theater. The Little Mermaid. Maleficent. Guys, I was really excited about seeing this. I waited a couple years to see this movie. And, I still liked the movie, but it was a little bit of a letdown. They kind of took it away from the original story. And people would say to me, well, it's the story before the original story. I'm like, guys, I don't really care. I just want to see Disney movies stay to the true story of, original Disney movies. They kind of ruined that with this here. But Angelina Jolie, that's her best performance in my opinion. And I also think she's the only likable character in the entire movie. Mickey's Christmas Carol, a childhood favorite I love watching during Christmas time. Monsters, Inc., The Nightmare Before Christmas, Oliver and Company, Oz the Great and Powerful, Peter Pan, I can fly, Pinocchio. Now we dive into the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Obviously, the first one, guys, Curse of the Black Pearl, one of my top 20 favorite films of all time. I've grown up as a kid, guys. I love pirates. I don't know why, I just have a fascination with them. I used to watch Hook and obviously the Disney movie of Peter Pan. And I went and saw this in the theater, and I had one of the best experiences. I mean, this is like a thrill ride. It's like a theme park ride, every time I watch this movie. What else can you say about it? Then we have the sequels. The second one, Dead Man's Chest, which was all right. I enjoyed it. Not as good as the original, but it's fun. Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. I don't love this movie, but I don't hate it. Don't get me wrong. I think it has some flaws, especially the one part where that voodoo lady blows up into a giant and then she just blows up into a bunch of crabs. Can you guys explain to me what happened there? Okay. Uh, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, it's alright. The Rescuers and Rescuers Down Under, childhood favorites, probably two very underrated Disney movies. Robin Hood, Sleeping Beauty, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. This is a newer edition of Snow White, or second newer edition of Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs came out. Beauty and the Beast, by the way, has just been announced to come out on Blu-ray in September, guys. It's the 25th anniversary, so I thought I'd make that special announcement. The Sword of the Stone, another one of my all-time favorites. I think this is the most underrated Disney movie of all time, in my opinion. I don't hear a lot of people talk about that, and I hope one day that gets turned into a live version Disney movie. Tangled, Toy Story, another one of my all-time favorites. Man, when I saw this movie in the theater, guys, I had one of the best experiences. There were so many moments in this movie where I feel like the toys were going to jump out of the screen. I was just like, wow, this is incredible. Toy Story 2, Toy Story 3, Tron Legacy. You got terrible young CGI Jeff Bridges in this movie. You know, if you look at the head in this movie, guys, it literally looks like a PlayStation, Xbox, or you know, special effect off of a video game. I mean, they just did such a terrible job with that. And it's like the more you watch it, you're just like, what were these people thinking? Like, oh, God. And finally, guys, Zootopia, one of my favorites of the year. Surprisingly, it was better than I expected it to be, and this is one of my recent pickups I got about 2 weeks ago. So, all right, guys, so that's all my Disney movies, and that's my entire Blu-ray collection. So I hope you guys all enjoyed the videos, and please do comment and subscribe below. If you guys have any comments, you know, leave them down there. And guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos, and I will see you guys next time when I show you my entire DVD collection. All right, guys, take care.